Dear student, class 11th, subject biology, chapter internal structure of flowering plant means anatomy of flowering plant. Today content is टिश्यू सिस्टम. Dear student, आज का हमारा content टिश्यू सिस्टम. In plants, nature and function of various tissues are different also. On the basis of origin and function, these tissues collectively form a tissue system. According to Sachs, 1875, arrangement and function of tissue in different organs of plant. The tissue systems are the following three types. First, epidermal tissue system. As a name, epidermis means outer part of the plant body which form the cover of the body. It's included epidermis, various outgrowths developing from it. This tissue system form the outermost layer or covering of almost all the organs of plants and remains in direct contact with external environment. The functions performed by this system are protection. First, mention this point. Epidermis provide particular protection, absorption, excretion, transpiration. This system can be studied in following heads. Means first epidermis. Epidermis, the outermost covering found on the surface of entire plant body, is called epidermis, which is usually single layered, but the leaves of many plants such as Nerium, Ficus, Elastica, multi-layered epidermis are also found. The velamen tissue present on the surface of aerial roots of orchids plant is also an example of multiple epidermis. Velamen, a special type of tissue found on the hygroscopic plant orchid. Why orchid is known as the hygroscopic plant? Because it have ability in their roots have multicellular or multiple epidermis. They filter or absorb the water from the moisture which are present at the air. It is the hygroscopic nature. Epidermal cell, they are rectangular, compact, form the continuous layer. They lack the intercellular space, usually living and colorless, have the plastid, have the chloroplast, sometime absent the chloroplast. Sometime a thick layer of cutin substance is deposited outside of the epidermis that cuticle is arrived. Means that thin layer of cutin, it is a wax. Bully form a motor cell. Second important is a monocotyledonous plant. The upper surface of leaves has a large and very vast size large vacuolated cell called bulliform cells. These cells stores water. They help in opening and closing the leaves due to change in turgidity. What is the turgidity? It is the result of endoosmosis. When these cells are in turgid condition, the leaves are in their normal condition, and then these cells are in the flaccid condition. These leaves then roll inward and become closed and cover the stomata, thus help to reduce the rate of transpiration. ध्यान दीजिएगा, बुली फॉर्म या मोटर सेल्स कुछ मोनोकॉटिडेंस प्लांट में क्या देखा गया कि उनकी लीव्स की जो अपर सरफेस होती है वो लार्ज साइज में होती है और लार्ज वैक्यूलेटेड सेल वहाँ पर पाई जाती हैं. वो लार्ज साइज की लार्ज वैक्यूलेटेड सेल्स बुलीफॉर्म सेल्स कहलाती हैं. ये सेल क्या करती हैं? वाटर को स्टोर करती हैं. मीन्स दे एब्जॉर्ब वाटर आउटसाइड फ्रॉम द सेल. मीन्स परफॉर्म द एंडोऑस्मोसिस एंड गेट टर्जिड्स. टर्जिड होने पर ही अपने शेप्स को पा लेती हैं और स्टोमेटा ओपन हो जाते हैं. When these cells are at turgid condition, the leaves are in their normal conditions. मीन्स लीव्स अपने नॉर्मल कंडीशन पर होती है, फ्लैसिड कंडीशन एराइज होती है और स्टोमेटा क्या हो जाते हैं? ओपन रहते हैं. बट जैसे ही टर्जिडिटी डिग्रेड होती है यह becomes closed in a word की ओर roll होती हैं, stomata closed आते हैं. Next, stomata. Stomata are minute pores which are found on the epidermis of plants, which are protected by two kidney-shaped cells that are known as the guard cell, and these guard cell adjacent epidermis cells to guard cells are called subsidiary or accessory cells. The guard cells are living, have the chloroplast. Inner wall means toward the pore of guard cell is comparatively thick than the outer wall. Then guard cell become turgid, the stomata open, and when they become flaccid, the stomata close. On the basis of distribution of stomata, leaf of two types: epistomatic leaves. Stomata are present only the upper part of the leaf, that are known as the epistomatic leaf. Floating leaves, aquatic plants show this type of stomata. Next one is the hypostomatic. In this, stomata are present only on the lower surface of leaf. Lower surface of leaf means dorsiventral leaves of dicot plants show hypostomatic condition. Amphistomatic stomata are present both surface of leaf, just means isobilateral leaf. This is found on the monocot plant. Epidermis outgrowth. It is the important content. Epidermis outgrowth. First, you see the stomata. These are a small opening found on the surface of leaves. It is the modification of the epidermis. This pore is known as the stoma. Stoma is surrounded by two cells. Both cells are kidney shaped, bean shaped. Both cells are known as the guard cell, and guard cell are protected by subsidiary cells, and that apparatus is known as the stomata. It's perform the transpiration, means release the water in form of vapor in presence of sunlight. That process is known as the respiration. After that, stomata, some special outgrowth arise from epidermis. So we are going to study this type of outgrowth. First, trichomes or epidermal hair. Epidermal cells form a hair or trichomes. They are known as the appendages of epidermis. Foster divide into following categories, means following four categories. First, hair, unicellular hair. They may be long, short, branched, unbranched. Examples: cannabis sativus. Multicellular hair, they are formed one or more row of cells. They may be unbranched, tobacco, tomato, or branched like star shaped or dendroids. Palate hair or scales. The plate of cells in form of a disc which is situated on the small stalk, means a stalked structure which have a cap. That type of hair found on olea, glandular hair or collaterals. This type of hair, the head composed of glandular cells in present on the multicellular stalk. What is the difference? Peltate or and glandular, they have a small stalk, but multicellular stalk are found on the glandular hair or collaterals. Secrete the sticky substance just like tobacco. Water vesicles or water bladders. In this, the cell swell up so much that they act like water reservoirs. Abundant of unicellular root hair, it lacks cuticle and stomata. Function of epidermal tissue: first, protect the various internal organs. The rate of transpiration is reduced in presence of cuticle and hair. Root hair help in the absorption of water and minerals and solutes. Presence of stomata on the epidermis help in the exchange of gases and transpiration. Different type of secretions are secreted by glands that take part in various functions. So dear student, we have learned epidermal tissue system. After epidermal tissue system, we are going to study the vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue system means it is composed of xylem, phloem and some meristematic tissue that is known as the cambium. So first, xylem. On the basis of size and development, xylem are two kinds, protoxylem and metaxylem. Mention this terminology, protoxylem, metaxylem. What is the difference on proto and metaxylem? Protoxylem, that xylem, first formed xylem, means it is the first formed xylem. The lumen of its vessel is small, मीन्स इनके वेसल्स की जो ल्यूमेन या सेंट्रल कैविटी होती है वो स्मॉल, और ये पहले बनता है जो जाइलम सेल जैसे कट ऑफ होती हैं, और प्राइमरी फॉर्म में बनने वाला जाइलम प्रोटोजाइलम के नाम पर जाना जाता है. मेटाजाइलम इट्स ओरिजिनेटेड आफ्टर द प्रोटोजाइलम एंड ल्यूमेन ऑफ इट्स बेसल इज ब्रॉड, इसकी ल्यूमेन ब्रॉड होगी. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ पोजिशन ऑफ प्रोटोजाइलम, जाइलम इज थ्री टाइप्स, इंडार्च, इक्जार्च और मीजार्च. इंडार्च in the stem, the development of xylem occurs from center toward periphery, means centrifugal, center toward periphery. Protoxylem is present toward the center, metaxylem present in periphery. Such type of xylem is called endarch, exarch. In root means endarch type of xylem present on the stem, but exarch type of xylem present on the root. Means development of xylem occur from periphery toward the center, opposite, center toward periphery nahi, periphery toward center, means centripetal. Protoxylem is present toward the periphery and metaxylem toward the center. Such type of exarch found on the root. Next one is the mesoarch. Development of xylem occurs from middle toward the both sided, बीच से अंदर भी और बाहर भी. सेंट्रीफ्यूगल एंड सेंट्रीपिटल मैंने दोनों को फॉलो करेगा. रिजल्ट होगा प्रोटोजाइलम इन द मिडिल एंड मेटाजाइलम ऑन बोथ साइडेड. सच टाइप ऑफ जाइलम कॉल्ड mesoarch found on the pteridophytes. Special characteristic of pteridophytes means xylem, water conducting vascular tissue. First point, water conducting vascular tissue. Second, protoxylem and metaxylem. Protoxylem, which xylem develop first, they are known as the proto, which develops next, that is known as the metaxylem. On the basis of protoxylem metaxylem position, exarch, injarch और mesoarch. पेरीफेरी में after that phloem. In vascular bundle, the phloem is present toward the periphery. On the basis of development, protophlloem and metaphlloem. Outer part of phloem, which is formed first, composed of narrow sheep tubes. Metaphlloem, inner part of phloem, which is formed later, it is composed of broad sheep tubes. Next one, important term, cambium, the vascular bundle of dicot stem, a thin plate of meristematic tissue. What? A thin plate of meristematic tissue. Where present? Present between xylem and phloem. That plate of meristematic tissue which are developed between xylem and phloem, that is known as or called cambium. First characteristic, it it is a plate-like structure. It is a plate-like group of cells. Second, they have the meristematic nature, means they have the ability to grow or reproduce and produce own type of offspring. Its cells are rectangular, thin-walled, single-layered or multi-layered. The division of its cell give rise to new tissue. New tissue is known as the xylem and phloem. The root and stem of monocot plant lack cambium. Root and stem, which type of plant? Monocot plant, lack cambium. The cambium is absent in the initial stage of dicot root, but with the beginning of secondary growth, the cambium is formed. The main function of cambium is to help the secondary growth. Secondary growth. Type of vascular bundle: radial, conjoint, collateral, bicollateral. Mention करिए. Concentric. First, what do you mean by the radial vascular bundle? Xylem and phloem are present alternate to another on the different radii. Alternate xylem and phloem present alternate to one another on different radii. Its type of means radial type of vascular bundle found on the roots. Second, conjoined. Xylem and phloem are present on the same radius or in the same vascular bundle that are known as the conjoined vascular bundle. Conjoined vascular bundle are three types: collateral, bicollateral, and concentric. Collateral. Phloem is situated only one side of xylem, xylem toward the center, phloem toward the periphery. Means vascular bundle of stems of dicot and gymnosperms. The cambium is present between xylem and phloem, while monocot stems lack it. These vascular bundles are called open and closed respectively. Means collateral, phloem एक पार्ट पर होगा, जाइलम दूसरे पार्ट पर होगा, दोनों के बिटवीन में मेरिस्टेमेटिक प्लेट कैम्बियम की होगी, जाइलम सेंटर की ओर, फ्लोएम पेरीफेरी में। ऐसा वेस्कुलर बंडल जिन्हें हम कोलेट्रल कहते हैं, ये डाइकॉट स्टेम में देखने को मिलते हैं। बाइकोलेट्रल, टू कैम्बियम एंड टू कैम्बियम टू फ्लोएम are present both on the outer and inner side of xylem that are called bicollateral. Means two cambium, two phloem. Outer cambium, outer phloem, inner cambium, inner phloem are arranged respectively center to periphery. In the secondary growth take place by the outer cambium. Such type of vascular bundle are always open, just like cucurbitaceae. Concentric. In this, one kind of vascular tissues, xylem or phloem, form a solid core which the other surrounds it completely on all sides. Next one is the ground or fundamental tissue system. Ground or tissue. In this, we are going to study cortex, pericycle, medulla, pith rays, medullary rays. This content is studied under the ground or fundamental tissue system. In ground or fundamental tissue, first cortex. It is spread from epidermis to pericycle in form of parenchyma. In dicot stem, it is differentiated hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. Hypodermis just situated below the epidermis in dicot stem, made up of collenchymatous cells. Monocot stem, it is made up of sclerenchymatous. Monocot stem, it may be present as a complete plate or a small patches that are composed of sclerenchymatous cell. It provides rigidity to plant organs. Hypodermis. Next one is the general cortex, situated just below the hypodermis. It is a multi-layered, usually parenchymatous, maybe contain chloroplast, so have the chlorenchymatous tissue. But in aquatic plant, it is composed of parenchyma layer, which have the starch, tannin, and other secretory substance also. The main function of this general cortex to store food substances. Next one is the endodermis. The innermost layer of cortex, usually single layered, cells are barrel shaped. ध्यान रखिएगा barrel and situated close to each other. The strip of lignin or suberin are formed on the radial wall of this cell. They are called Casparian strips. The roots, one or more cells laying against the protoxylem, remain thin walled. These are called passage cells. The endodermal cells of stem contain starch grain. It is also called starch sheath. The monocot plant are divided up endodermis. The stem it is not very distinct. Endodermis regulates the pressure of water and air between xylem and cortex. It balances the root pressure and help in food storage. चलिए रिपीट करते हैं. What is the importance and characteristics of endodermis? यह कॉर्टेक्स की इनर मोस्ट लेयर होती है. यूजली सिंगल लेयर से मिलकर बनी होती है. इनकी सेल्स बैरल शेप्ड होती हैं और एक दूसरे से क्लोजली अटैच होने के कारण इन सेल्स के बीच में कोई इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस नहीं पाया जाता है. ध्यान दीजिएगा. लिग्निन या सुबेरिन की एक पट्टी डेवलप होती है, स्ट्रिप डेवलप होती है. कहाँ पर? इन सेल्स की रेडियल वॉल पर. और जब ये रेडियल वॉल पर लिग्निन और सुबेरिन डिपॉजिट होता है तो एक स्ट्रिप डेवलप होने के कारण इन्हें कैस्पेरियन स्ट्रिप्स के नाम पर जाना जाता है. एक बात और, इन रूट्स एक या एक से अधिक सेल प्रोटोजाइलम के आगे क्या हो जाती हैं? स्टोर हो जाती हैं, जिससे जाइलम थिन वाल्ड हो जाता है. और थिन वाल्ड होने के कारण इन्हें पैसिव सेल्स के नाम पर भी जाना जाता है. कभी कभी एंडोडर्मिस की सेल पर स्टार्च ग्रेन स्टोर हो जाते हैं और इसके कारण एक स्टार्च की शीट बन जाती है. मोनोकाट प्लांट्स में एंडोडर्मिस का मेजर फंक्शन होता है वाटर प्रेशर को जो जाइलम पर क्रिएट हो रहा है उसकी वॉल पर, और रूट प्रेशर जो क्रिएट किया जा रहा है जाइलम कॉलम पर, उसको प्रेशर को मेंटेन करना और ताकि ट्रांसलोकेशंस को परफॉर्म किया जा सके. साथ में फूड को स्टोर करना. नेक्स्ट वन इज द सेकंड इज पेरीसाइकिल. मीन्स फर्स्ट लेयर कॉर्टेक्स. कॉर्टेक्स 3 लेयर से मिलकर बनी. हाइपोडर्मिस जो हार्ड होगी, स्क्लेरन और कोलन काइमेटस होगी. जस्ट एपिडर्मिस के नीचे होगी, सपोर्ट करेगी, प्रोटेक्ट करेगी, स्ट्रेंथ देगी. सेकंड है जनरल कॉर्टेक्स. ये मल्टी लेयर्ड एरिया होगा जो अधिकतर क्या करेगा? एडाप्टेड होगा. क्लोरोफिल होने के कारण फोटोसिंथेसिस, फ्लोटिंग के लिए एरेनकाइमेटस और स्टोरेज के लिए ये डिफरेंट मल्टी लेयर्ड स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म करेगा. नेक्स्ट लेयर इज द पेरीसाइकिल. पेरीसाइकिल जस्ट बिलो द एंडोडर्मिस एंड डाइकॉट स्टेम. It is present either continuous or patches. Monocot stem lack it. What lack it? Pericycle membrane or pericycle layer is not found on the monocot stem. It is a single layer. Lateral roots develop from this part only. ध्यान रखिएगा. लेटरल रूट्स कहाँ से डेवलप होती हैं? पेरीसाइकिल से डेवलप होती हैं. डाइकॉट रूट वेस्कुलर कैम्बियम एंड कॉर कैम्बियम means phallogen develop from the pericycle. Cambium and phallogen, when its cell are sclerenchymatous, it provides strength. When these are parenchymatous, it help in food storage. Last one is the pith and medulla. In it is center part of root and stem, usually composed of parenchymatous cell, highly developed in monocot root and stem, but absent in poorly developed in dicot root and stem. So dear student, cortex, hypodermis, जनरल कॉर्टेक्स और एंडोडर्मिस से बना हुआ एक कंबाइन लेयर है. इसके जस्ट बिलो पेरीसाइकिल आपको मिली. आफ्टर दैट पिथ और मेडुला मिला. आप उसके बाद मेडुलरीज और पिथ मिले. So on the basis of given studies of different types of tissues, means we have studied epidermal tissue system and their content, vascular tissues and their content. After that, ground are fundamental tissues and content just like cortex, pericycle, pith, medulla, pith rays, medullary rays. So in this content, on the basis of this content, we are going to study what is this primary internal structure of dicot stem, dicot root, dicot leaf, monocot leaf, dicot root and monocot root. First, primary structure of dicot stem means we are going to study the anatomy of dicot stem. Means we take a TS means transfer section or LS longitudinal section and study each tissue system in particular place in the stem. Dear student, primary internal structure of dicot. The outermost covering epidermis. Next one is the cortex, Cortex contain three part: hypodermis, general cortex, endodermis. After that, stele. First, it is a new term coined on here. What do you means by a stele? Means all the tissues present within the epidermis, a packed structure, a cover of sclerenchymatous tissues that are known as the stele. Endodermis, pericycle. Pericycle cells, parenchymatous and sclerenchymatous vascular bundle. Vascular bundle पहला कैरेक्टरिस्टिक कंजॉइंट कोलेट्रल ओपन रिंग में अरेंज. जाइलम और फ्लोएम सेम रेडियस पर पाए जाएंगे. कैम्बियम प्रेजेंट होगा जाइलम के बीच में. और जाइलम कैसा होगा? इंडार्च होगा. व्हाट डू मीन्स बाय इंडार्च कैसा होगा? कंजॉइंट कोलेट्रल ओपन रेडियस. दैट्स टाइप ऑफ स्टडीड बिफोर. हमने इनकी पहले स्टडी कर ली है. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, हमने dear student, see this diagram in front of you. You see first stem here. You see, you take a TS, transfer section of diagrammatic representation of TS of dicot stem. आपने सबसे बाहर की ओर एपिडर्मिस देखी, सिंगल लेड होगी, लिविंग पैरेन्काइमेटस सेल से मिलकर बनी होगी. इसमें वैक्स यदि किसी का डिपोजिशन हुआ है तो क्यूटिकल भी प्रेजेंट हो सकती है. तो डियर स्टूडेंट, फर्स्ट एपिडर्मिस, आफ्टर एपिडर्मिस कॉर्टेक्स. कॉर्टेक्स में अभी आपको क्या मिलेगा? तो कोलेनकाइमेटस सेल से बना हुआ लेयर्ड होगा. पहले आपको हाइपोडर्मिस, देन कॉर्टेक्स, और फिर हमें क्या मिलेगा? एंडोडर्मिस. एंडोडर्मिस के बाद हम लोग कहाँ पहुँचते हैं? वेस्कुलर बंडल पर. तो वेस्कुलर बंडल पर आपने क्या देखा? जाइलम, फ्लोएम और कैम्बियम. कंडीशन कैसी? कंजाइंट कोलेट्रल ओपन है. हम इसे एल एस इसका यदि वाच किया जाए, इस एल एस सॉरी टी एस, क्यूटिकल, स्टेम एयर, म्यूसिलेज कैनाल, मिसकैप्सन कैनाल, कोलेनकाइमेटा, पैरेन्काइमेटस, एंडोडर्मिस, जिससे मिला कॉर्टेक्स, स्क्लेरेनकाइमेटस, इसके बाद फ्लोएम, कैम्बियम, मेटाजाइलम, मेल्डरी रेज, प्रोटोजाइलम. तो आप सेल को देखें और प्रैक्टिस करें डायग्राम को ड्रा करने की. दीज आर द डायग्रामेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ पर्टिकुलर एंड डिस्टिंक्ट रेजिन ऑफ स्टेम. आफ्टर दैट transfer section of monocot stem. Diagrammatic representation of detailed structure of a part of monocot stem. कंपेयर बोथ, दोनों कंपेयर करिए. देखिए कैसे दोनों में, एक में रेडियल सिमेट्री, एक में कंजाइंट कोलेट्रल सिमेट्री. मीन्स आपने प्राइमरी यदि इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मोनोकॉट को, तो यदि आप वॉच कर रहे हो डायग्राम को देखें, तब एपिडर्मिस आउटर मोस्ट लेयर होगी स्टेम की, लिविंग पैरेन्काइमेटस सेल से मिलकर बनी होगी, थिक क्यूटिकल पाई जाएगी. स्टोमेटा कभी कभी पाए जा सकते हैं कुछ जगहों पर. आप इसके बाद आपको 2 और 3 लेयर थिक, आपको क्या जस्ट एपिडर्मिस के नीचे स्क्लेरेनकाइमेटस टिश्यू से मिलकर बनी हुई हाइपोडर्मिस. इसके बाद आपको पैरेन्काइमेटस से मिलकर बना हुआ ग्राइंड टिश्यू. और उनके बाद सीधे आपको क्या मिला? स्केटर्ड फॉर्म में आपने ग्राउंड टिश्यू पर क्या देखा? वेस्कुलर बंडल को बिखरे हुए स्केटर्ड फॉर्म में आपने उन्हें देखा. तो वेस्कुलर बंडल कैसे हुए? पेरीफेरी स्मॉल और सेंटर में बड़े और बाहर छोटे. मीन्स कंजॉइंट कोलेट्रल एंड क्लोज. दे लाइक द कैम्बियम. मेंशन दिस पॉइंट. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, we have studied the diagrammatic representation of diagrammatic diagram of dicot stem in TS and dicot stem and monocot stem. So dear student, after that we are going to study the internal structure of monocot root and dicot root. Dear student, primary internal structure of dicot root. First outermost layer is epiblema or piliferous layer. Epiblema. It is outermost layer of root. It is formed as a result of division in cell of outer dermatogen or primary meristem. Root hair arise from it which are unicellular and numerous. Main function, it is act as protective covering of root and to absorb water and mineral salt from soil. Dear student, सबसे पहले आपने कौन सी सेल्स देखी? इपिलीमेमा. That is the epiblema. After that epiblema, cortex. The next layer, which is situated just below the epiblema, is cortex. Their cells are spherical, thin-walled and parenchymatous, having the intercellular space but rich in starch, formed by anticlinal and periclinal division. Its main function to store food substances and give mechanical support. Next layer, endodermis. Innermost layer of cortex called endodermis, surrounded by a stele from all sides. It is formed by the cell are barrel shaped, no intercellular space, thickening are as capsaicin strip are found on the radial wall of their cell. Pericycle. It is situated just below endodermis, single layered. After that, vascular bundle. The vascular bundle are radial in root. The number of xylem and phloem bundle is 2 to 6. Arranged alternate in a ring. The xylem is exarch in root. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, इनके फंक्शन, इनकी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक के बारे में आप पहले स्टडी कर चुके हैं. केवल आपका जानना टारगेट था कि इनका इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर कैसे ड्रा होगा. फंक्शंस आप पहले जानते हैं, इनके शेप, साइज और जिस तरह की सेल यूज़ कर रहे हैं, पैरेन्काइमेटस, स्क्लेरेन्काइमेटस और कोलेन्काइमेटस, आप किस सब्सटेंस को डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं. लिग्निन, सुबेरिन, पैक्टिन, सेलुलोज, स्टार्च, ग्लू इनमें. थर्ड, ये किस तरह के डिवीजन का रिजल्ट है. फोर्थ, इनका अरेंजमेंट कैसा है. एंड लास्ट वन, मेजरमेंट आपका क्या है. मीन्स which type of particular tissue, how much percentile composed to constituent element. So dear student, इसी तरह इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मोनोकॉट रूट में आउटर मोस्ट लेयर इपिब्लेमा, नेक्स्ट वन इज द कॉर्टेक्स, नेक्स्ट वन इज द एंडोडर्मिस, नेक्स्ट वन इज द पेरिसाइकिल एंड लास्ट वन इज द वेस्कुलर बंडल. What is difference in the vascular bundle of dicot root and monocot root? Vascular bundle of monocot root are radial. Their number in several means maximum 20. Xylem and phloem are arranged separately but in single ring in an alternate order. Xylem is exarch. Exarch means protoxylem toward the periphery. But in dicot, vascular bundle are radial in root. Number of xylem and phloem maximum is 6. Arranged alternate in a ring. Xylem is exarch in dicot root. And what is the difference between dicot pith and monocot pith? The pith of dicot composed of parenchymatous cells having a small intercellular space. Get these cells degenerated in secondary growth, but the center of monocot root means pith made up of parenchymatous cells. Its cells are rich in starch particle. So going to compare the anatomy of dicot stem and monocot stem on the basis of tissue system. Dicot stem epidermis cells are large and multicellular. These are form their appendages in form of multicellular hair. Means डाइकॉट स्टेम की सेल्स लार्ज होती हैं और मल्टी सेलुलर हेयर बनाती हैं, बट मोनोकॉट स्टेम की जो एपिडर्मल सेल्स होती हैं वो स्मॉल होती हैं और विदाउट हेयर होती हैं, मीन्स नो फॉर्म देयर अपेंडेजेस। हाइपोडर्मिस कोलन काइमेटस नेचर की होती है किनकी, डाइकॉट की, जबकि मोनोकॉट की हाइपोडर्मिस स्क्लेरन काइमेटस नेचर की होती है। What is the nature of colon chymatous and scleron chymatous? You have studied, will have studied. Cortex of dicot stem composed of parenchymatous cell. These are multilayered. Endodermis and pericycle are fully developed and present in dicot stem. Endodermis and pericycle both are absent in monocot stem. Vascular bundle arranged in ring in dicot stem. Vascular bundle are found scattered in a ground stem or ground tissue that are found in the monocot. Major difference: arranged in the ring, dicot; scattered in ground tissue, monocot. Vascular bundle and their nature: conjoint, collateral, bicollateral, open. These are the nature, but they are less in number. But in monocot, conjoint, collateral, closed, but more in number. Beige shape bundle sheath present in dicot, but oval shaped surrounded by bundle sheath. Phloem has phloem parenchyma, but phloem lack phloem parenchyma in monocot system. So dear student, हमने ये जाना कि डाइकॉट में एपिडर्मिस सेल बड़ी, हाइपोडर्मिस कोलन काइमेटस नेचर की, कॉर्टेक्स मल्टीलेयर्ड पैरेनकाइमेटस, एंडोडर्मिस प्रेजेंट, पेरिसाइकल प्रेजेंट, वेस्कुलर बंडल रिंग में अरेंज बट नंबर में कम, बेस शेप बंडल सीध डेवलप होगी, पिथ टोटल डेवलप्ड और प्रेजेंट होगी, मेडलरी रेज प्रेजेंट और डेवलप होंगी, सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ हर 6 मंथ पर परफॉर्म होगी और फिर एवरी सीजन में एनुअल रिंग बनेगी। लेकिन मोनोकॉट में एपिडर्मल सेल छोटी होंगी, हाइपोडर्मिस कोलन काइमा से स्क्लेरन काइमेटस हो जाएगी, कॉर्टेक्स जो होगा वो हाइपोडर्मिस में मिक्स हो चुका होगा, वेस्कुलर बंडल स्कैटर्ड होंगे और कहाँ ग्राउंड टिश्यू पर, लेकिन नंबर में ज़्यादा होंगे, पिथ, मेडलरी रेस, एंडोडर्मिस, पेरिसाइकल, सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ, ये सब कुछ नहीं होगा, होगा तो एक्सेप्शन होगा। व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन डाइकॉट रूट एंड मोनोकॉट रूट? डाइकॉट रूट एंडोडर्मिस मीन्स कैस्पेरियन strips, well developed, and passage cells are present in less in number. ध्यान दीजिएगा, कैस्पेरियन स्प्रेड मीन्स एक्सिस पर जो डिपॉजिट हुआ था लिग्निन सुबेरिन और पेक्टिन रेडियल एंगल से, उससे कैस्पेरियन स्ट्रिप डेवलप हुई और वेल डेवलप होगी और पैसेज सेल प्रेजेंट होगी, लेकिन नंबर में कम होगी। लेकिन मोनोकॉट स्टेम में कैस्पेरियन स्ट्रिप डिस्टिंक्ट होगी मेच्योर रूट में, इनडिस्टिंक्ट हो जाएगी और पैसेज सेल प्रेजेंट होंगी और बहुत ज़्यादा नंबर में होंगी। मेन फंक्शन होगा पेरीसाइकिल का, प्ले द इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल इन सेकेंडरी ग्रोथ, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ कॉर कैम्बियम, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ वेस्कुलर कैम्बियम, development of lateral roots depend upon only pericycle and in secondary growth. Lateral roots develop, cambium is not formed because monocot root lack the secondary growth. Number of vascular bundle in dicot root 2 to 6 and minimum 20 in monocot. Internal structure of leaf. The vertical section of typical dicot leaf shows three distinct type of tissue which are ahead epidermis, mesophyll and vascular system. मीन्स किसी भी डाइकोट लिप में पर्टिकुलर तीन डिस्टिंक्ट रीजन होते हैं मीन्स पर्टिकुलर डिफरेंशिएटेड थ्री रीजन पाए जाएंगे पहले एपिडर्मिस आउटर मोस्ट रीजन इनर मोस्ट वेस्कुलर बंडल एंड बेनेथ मेसोफिल characteristic of epidermis it is found on both surface of leaf the upper epidermis is single layered composed of parenchymatous cells and covered by cuticle. Lower epidermis is also single layered, having numerous stomata. Means epidermis upper और lower दो लेयर में होगी. अपर एपिडर्मिस सिंगल लेयर्ड होगी, पैरेनकाइमेटस सेल से मिलकर बनी होगी, क्यूटिल्स से कवर होगी. बट लोअर एपिडर्मिस में न्यूमरस स्टोमेटा होंगे. मेसोफिल this tissue present between epidermis and vascular bundle. It have two type of cell. Means mesophyll have two distinct regions. First palisade tissue, second spongy parenchyma. Sorry, spongy tissue. Palisade tissue, it is situated just below the upper epidermis as long cylindrical cells which are closely situated in one or two layer. These are cell. These cells are called palisade cells. These cells are rich in chloroplast. Means these cells means palisade cells which are pillar shaped cell, so known as the palisade cell. Perform the maximum photosynthesis. They are found just below the epidermis, spongy parenchyma, sorry, spongy tissue. This part extend from just below the palisade tissue, lower epidermis, to it is composed of spongy parenchymatous cells having large intercellular space. The process of respiration and transpiration acquire more rapidly in this part that is palisade tissue. Last one is the vascular system. The veins of leaf have vascular bundle. The vascular bundle present in the midrib is large while they are small in other veins. In these bundles, the xylem is situated toward the upper epidermis and phloem toward the lower epidermis. The vascular bundle are conjoined, collateral and closed. Each vascular bundle is surrounded by a sheath, means a protective layer, which is usually made up of parenchymatous cells. तो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं. First outermost layer is the upper epidermis, that is the lower epidermis. You see pillar like single or uni or mono or bilayer, single or double layer. These are pillar like cell known as the palisade cell, and after that spongy parenchyma. It is the bundle sheath. Bundle is vascular bundle. See this one diagram is also represent on here. Both diagram are viewed keenly on here. Observe this diagram. Vascular bundle. You have studied two type of leaves, the dorsiventral leaf and isobilateral leaf. Such type of leaf are found in monocot stem, as these leaves are usually erect or equally illuminated on both the surfaces. So initially we can say that leaves are two types. First is the dorsiventral, second is the isobilateral. May suppose when you studied the leaf in front of any plant, you saw this side, you appear that side in front of you, and we can say that it is the dorsal. And just opposite or 90-degree is known as the ventral, and both lateral surface is known as the lateral side. So dear student, we are going to study the TS of. TS of means you chop the muli. You know that radius? You chop the radius in form of TS transverse section. So dear student, isobilateral leaves is also composed of three distinct regions: outer and uh, upper and lower epidermis, just same to the dicot root. also have the mesophyll, but mesophyll is differentiated. जो differentiation आपको देखने को मिला, which type of differentiation you see, the differentiation is palisade and spongy parenchyma. In what? At the dicot, but it is not present monocot root, their leaf, and their mesophyll is not differentiated into palisade and spongy parenchyma. Dear student, after that we are going to study